In today's lesson, I'm going to show you how to resist the devil. Now, this is an extremely important lesson. This is a life-changing thing, and you're going to hear me talk about this more and more and more. This is something that I've been doing since I was about 17, 18, 19 years old. I didn't realize this is what I was doing and how I was doing it until someone pointed that out to me recently. Now, another fun fact is this is actually the third time I've recorded this teaching. The first time, about halfway through, there was a technical error with my camera and the battery and whatever. And then I went back and I recorded it again the next day, and it was really good. I might release it, but I felt like God was just saying, hey, record it again. There's still some things you didn't quite get out that I need you to get out. So here we are. We're just being obedient. I'm going to record this again. Maybe it's kind of like part 2. Maybe I released the original. Maybe I don't. Doesn't really matter. What matters is you're tuned in. You hit that like button. You subscribe to the channel. You hit that notification bell because I got trainings like this coming out all the time. I'd appreciate the love. It helps the YouTube algorithm. Helps support the channel. And I guarantee you, if you get what I'm going to teach you today, things will turn around for you. Because this lesson right here is a key, it's a milestone, it is a tactic and strategy that Christians don't quite yet understand, it seems like anyway. But if you get it, I'm telling you, life goes like this. I'm super excited to bring this to you guys today. We're going to learn how to resist the devil. But first, if you're brand new to the channel, head over to financialincrease101.com. And I got a free guide there that's going to show you how to escape the budgeted life, how to live big now and later. I'm the only person out there teaching you how to escape the budgeted life when everybody else wants to put you in a budgeted life. We teach you how to live the increase life. I'm telling you, it's a lot more fun than the decrease life. Head over there, financialincrease101.com, grab that guide. Now, if you're excited for this, hit that like button for me. How to resist the devil. When I was about 16, I played soccer from age 5 to 19. I liked soccer, all right? I still do. About age 16, I had an injury playing soccer and I hurt my back. What happened was I pinched a nerve. And if anybody watching this has ever pinched a nerve, you know, it's pretty painful. It's kind of like lightning shooting up your back. Every time you just kind of tweak it the wrong way, it might just be jumping up something, jumping down something, even just taking a step sometimes, and it goes, ah, and this pain shoots up your back, right? It's awful. So when I was about 16, let's say, I went and I got prayed for. This is about the time I started going to church. And from, I would call myself blessed and fortunate. I've only really sat under and been plugged into 2 different churches under 2 different pastors. My first one from age 15 or 16 to age 19, and then the other one from 19 till now. And both of them are amazing men of God, amazing leaders, amazing word of faith preachers who just taught me from the beginning what the Bible says about health and healing. And that Isaiah 53, 4 and 5, 1 Peter 2:24, Matthew 8:17, go to those scriptures. I've got other videos on divine health and healing. Go check those out. But those scriptures simply tell you that Jesus took away your sickness, your disease, your infirmities, and your pains on the cross. So you don't have to have those things. If he took them away, it says he carried them away. And the Greek word is actually nasa, right? We know what that means. Carried those things away. Why would we carry them as well? So they taught me those things from an early age, and I just believed them, and it worked. I received my healing from my back. Well, a few months later, I'm helping paint. A buddy of mine got us a job painting a house on the inside. We're going room by room. And at some point, I'm reaching up high with the roller, and I get that pain shoot up my back again. Now, this is the pivotal moment. This is the turning point. What are you going to do? Let me read you the scripture before I finish the story. Let's go to James chapter 4, verse 7. He lays out an amazing formula that we can implement and follow. And it just says this. Submit to God. I'm going to read it in the Amplified. It says, submit to the authority of God. Resist the devil, stand firm against him, and he will flee from you. Now, obviously the understood subject of this sentence is you submit to God. You resist the devil, and he will flee from you. So when this pain hit my back, what are you going to do? Most people, most Christians would say, I guess I didn't get healed. I got healed. What happened? I guess I didn't get it. And look, no conviction or condemnation. I've been there. But when this pain hit my back, I said, no. I'm healed. You're not touching me, devil. You take your hands off right now. Pain went away instantly. It was like I gave a command to a dog, and the dog obeyed me. I spoke with certainty. I spoke with authority. I'm like 16, 17, something like that. And I said, no, get out. I'm healed. This was kind of like, I don't want to say like accidental success, but in a way, kind of. I didn't consciously stop and think, what am I going to say? What is going to happen? What are we going to do? Do I go this route or this route with my words and my faith? No. As soon as that pain hit, my instincts, my spirit man, my faith on the inside, my power and authority that I knew I walked in, even at 16. And I said, no, it's my back and I'm healed. And it listened. And over the years, it has tried to come back again, and every single time I just say, no, nope, 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 no. What's the devil doing? He's trying to get you to lay down your shield of faith. He's trying to get you to submit to the symptom. But that is counter to what James said to do in his instructions of James 4, verse 7. He says, submit to God. That's what I was doing. God healed me. God already put this stuff in us, put the kingdom in us, put power and authority and healing and health and wealth and prosperity and increase. He already put that stuff in us. We already have it. I just needed to tap into it. I needed to submit to that, not submit to the symptoms. Other translation says, be subject to the authority of God. Or you can think about it, yield to God. Don't yield to the symptoms. So you get a symptom in your body, and you could say, oh man. Okay, I'll give you another example. My wife and I just went to New York the day before. It was awesome. Super fun adventure. It was great. Just us two. Kids didn't come. We had a blast. One of my favorite trips. Maybe my favorite trip. So we're hanging out, and we leave on a Wednesday. So this is a Tuesday the day before. And I start to get symptoms in my body. Throat starts to hurt. Nose gets stuffed up. Eyes are watery, kind of burning. It was allergies trying to go crazy. All right? So when those things come on, this is where Christians fail, is they submit to the symptoms. So this comes on, and what I could have said is, oh man, every time I'm about to go on a vacation, something like this, either one of the kids gets sick or one of us gets sick. Babe, I'm just going to be miserable on the trip. Let's just go ahead and cancel it. Let's just see if we can get our money back. Like, this is going to be awful. And then you go and you take your NyQuil and you get your blanket on and you go hunker down in your bed and you just let it come on you. You throw down your shield of faith, you throw down your sword of the Spirit, you throw down all the other armor pieces, and you just say, come on in, let's get this over with. Last time this happened, it took about a week for it to get through. I'll make it Sunday, maybe Monday. All right. Oh, this is a bummer. No. That stuff starts coming on me. You can say, hell no. Because that's hell trying to get on you. Oh, Travis, just allergies. So? Ain't gonna steal my trip. Ain't gonna steal my joy. Are you kidding me? No. So those things started coming on me. You pull out your word, you pull out your scripture, you get in front of your eyes, you start speaking it. Isaiah 53, 4 and 5 says, you took away all my sin, all my sickness, disease, infirmity, pain. So get this stuff out of here. I don't submit to allergies. I don't submit to a cold. I don't submit to that junk. That's not God. I submit to God. I don't submit to the devil. I don't submit to hell. I don't submit to lack. I don't submit to poverty. I don't submit to these things. Do not submit to allergies. No. I'm going to have fun on this trip. Devil, you're trying to steal my joy. I see what you're trying to do. Ain't going to happen. I bind you right now. That's how you use your authority that God gave you. See, you've been seeing yourself too weak and too small. God said, I'll never leave you nor forsake you. The kingdom of heaven's inside you. You've got Ephesians 3:20, you've got a power working within you. It's God's power, but it's in you. You've got the power. You do something about it. You submit to God, you resist the devil, and he flees from you. He's scared of you. You tell him what to do. You speak to him like he is a dog. You give him those orders, and he has to follow them. You do it. I'm not praying to God to do it. I'm doing it because he's in me. I'm not doing it apart from God. I'm doing it with God. He's given me delegated power and authority. Jesus said the same works I do, you're going to do, but greater. Because I go to the Father and give you the Holy Spirit. He's in you now. Yo, come on. Come on, Christians. Let's go. We got the power. Let's do something. So these symptoms start to come on me, and I'm doing things in the natural. I'm taking B12 medicine, some nose spray that helps clear your nose up, going to bed early. I'm drinking a ton of vitamin C, drinking a ton of water, taking a shower. I'm doing all the things in the spiritual and in the natural to get these symptoms out of me as fast as possible. And I am definitely not bowing down to them or submitting to them. So I went to bed early. Woke up, we had our flight left at 6 a.m. and we had an Uber come pick us up. I was doing pretty good, it wasn't perfect, but I felt pretty good all along the trip. And once we get there, I'm working on it. Speak some scriptures, listening to some faith. You can put in some of my videos about health and healing. You can look up Kenneth Copeland's got some great stuff. Gloria Copeland's got some great stuff. Kenneth Hagin's got some great stuff. Andrew Womack's got some great stuff that is going to build your faith to get this, to get your healing in and the symptoms gone. Work on it. Put that stuff in your ears. Resist the devil. Resist him. Stand firm against him, as the Amplified says. So that night, we're in New York, first night, and we enjoyed. We had about half a day while we were there. Enjoyed it. Had a great time. That night, those symptoms are still there. Still trying to, stuffy nose, eyes watering, all that, trying to steal my joy, trying to steal my time. And I got up at least twice that night, went into the bathroom. It was a really cool, giant bathroom at our hotel, so it's kind of like its own room. I took a shower one of those times, try to help clear stuff up. Second time I went in there, I did some more nose spray, and I'm walking around, and I was listening to Andrew Womack talk about resisting the devil. And listen to the difference here in how he thinks versus how we've been thinking. So he's like, I don't know if it's arthritis, because he's like, I didn't check, but there was a time when my hands started cramping up and hurting really bad. And I think he's about 70 years young, Andrew Womack. And so he's getting up there a little bit. And he said, so what I did was I went and I pulled in all the mason jars in our house, and I just spent an hour or some amount of time, like an hour or two, just twisting off those lids. I was pushing through the pain. That was the motion that was hurting my hand. So I went and I said, I'm going to resist the devil, and I'm going to push and power through the pain. I am not going to let this stop me. And so within an hour or two, the pain left. There was another time when he said he walked up the stairs and you could hear all his bones cracking and hurting and joint pain and some things like that. So he just said no. And he just walked up and down those stairs. The same motion that was hurting him, he went through and just did it over and over and over and over again. He said, I spent hours doing push-ups and sit-ups and pull-ups and all kinds of things, powering and pushing through the pain because I'm going to resist the devil. And the pain left him. Do you guys see this? Oh, that's cool, Travis. No, I need you to stop and think for your own life. Where have you not been doing this? Most people, if they got pain in their hand and they were a little bit older in life, got pain in their hand, they might say, oh man, this feels like arthritis. I better have it go checked out. They go to the doctor. The doctor says, yep, sure enough, you've got arthritis. Here's what your life is going to look like from now on. You'll be in a lot of pain. You're going to have to take constant medication. You're going to have to do some rehab stuff. And over time, we can't stop it, but over time, the pain will get worse, but we can slow it down using these medicines. And if you rest it, and if you don't use it much, you find motions that hurt, don't do those motions. That's literally submitting to a sickness, submitting to a disease or a diagnosis. Look at Andrew's approach. He just went and said, no, you can't hurt. Man, James 3:2 talks about you're the boss of your body. You tell your body what to do. And he just powers through it. Oh, I love that. Man, that's my dude right there. I want to think like that in every area. I want to submit to God. I don't want to submit to the devil. I don't want to submit to sickness. I don't want to submit to arthritis or a pain. No, he powers through it. When everybody else would go avoid that motion, first off, they'd run to the doctor and submit to whatever the doctor said. Second is if something made your body hurt, we would go and avoid doing that motion again so that it doesn't get hurt. And in the natural, of course that makes sense. I get it. But in the spiritual realm, what if that was just you submitting to a report the devil gave you? It's like the devil's dressed as a UPS man. He comes to your front door, knocks on it, you open it, and he says, here, sign for this package. And you say, oh, guess I have arthritis now. Here's the rest of my life. Downhill from here. Look, I'm not saying don't go to doctors. But what I am saying is submit to God. Resist the devil, and he flees from you. This is a different approach than most Christians have been taking. So I'm listening to this while I'm in the bathroom in New York, and I'm fighting off these symptoms. I'm resisting the devil. It's going good. Still there, but it's going good. And I'd slept very spotty that night. Like it was pretty rough. Like on and off, just like real short little mini naps kind of throughout the night. And I said, you know what? I'm done with this. I'm going to go in there and I'm going to sleep. I know Psalms 127:2. It says, God gives his beloved sweet sleep. So I claim that. I'm going to get my sweet sleep. I went in there. I got in a comfortable position. And like I said, I had the symptoms. And I could feel, how when, kind of like when you have a fever. I don't know if I had one, but kind of a fever and you get like, you're cold and hot at the same time. Well, I had that. And I remember just 30 minutes later or so, that fever broke. I started sweating, and I woke up feeling great. I remember I woke up, I was like, yeah, let's go, New York. It was just like, I was annoying my wife. It was awesome. I was like super hyped. It was great. But what happened was I resisted the devil. There's a little bit of a fight to it. I had to fight a little bit. But man, it's so worth it. I could have just submitted to those symptoms. The other day, my lower back was a little bit sore. And it was at church and doing praise and worship. Music was awesome. And jumping was kind of like it kind of hurt my back a little bit. I remembered the Andrew Womack story. And I just jumped through the pain while I'm worshiping God. And I'm just kind of jumping, just like the music was awesome. I'm getting into it, And I'm just praising God, showing him love and saying thanks. And I'm jumping around and I'm, I'm gonna do crazy, but just kind of getting into it. And I remember I just jumped through that pain, and that pain just left. Yeah, what's happening? I'm resisting the devil. See, most of us would jump, the pain would hurt, be like, oh, better not jump. Or you could resist the devil instead of submitting to it. Now, I know some of you listen to this are like, Travis, you sound crazy. Andrew Womack says this too, like, hey, Andrew, you sound weird. He's like, I think you're weird. My way's producing great fruit. And if your way's producing better than mine, let's talk. But it seems like mine's producing better than yours. I love you guys. I'm trying to get this lesson across to you. Here's another example on when to use this. Recessions. We talked about how to use it in your health. Here's how to use it in your finances. So I remember in 2008, 2009, around there, I was in the worst industry to be in, which is real estate. And there was the recession, the crash of 2008. And, people stopped buying houses, everything slowed down, and we were building new houses. There's a new construction company. And, so many people I would talk to or come up with, and they'd be like, Travis, how you doing, man? You doing okay? You doing good? Or if they'd find out what my occupation was, they'd be like, oh, man, I'm so sorry. Oh, my goodness. What a horrible time to be in real estate. And I was just thinking, like, what's everybody talking about? I was only like 24-ish at the time, 24, 25, around there. I didn't really watch the news. I was already in the Word of Faith stuff, and I was just like, I don't know. The Bible doesn't talk about recessions. I was doing just fine. I still kept making my sales and rocking and rolling. There was a guy I went to church with, and he owned an RV dealership, which all across the country, that industry took a major hit as well. But I remember his approach. He just said, recessions? Oh, we don't participate in those. And he just go along his merry way, setting records across the country for sales. People thought he was doing some kind of magic strategy or tactic to get more sales. He's just like, she's my faith. You can believe God, you can have faith for a recession, or you can just submit to God, resist the devil, and he flees from you. You don't have to participate in recessions. You don't have to participate in an economic downturn or a bubble bursting. You don't have to participate in those things. In fact, you can be super naive like me, not even know that they're going on. You guys, if you've seen my other videos about gas prices and inflation, I didn't even know their gas prices were high. Someone had to basically force it down my throat for me to realize it. Because I don't look at that stuff. I trained myself 15 years ago to stop looking at gas prices on the little things outside the gas station. So I don't even look. How much does it cost to fill up my car? I didn't look at the total. Why do you? Just resist the devil. Submit to God. Don't submit to fear. Don't submit to the news, what they tell you. Please don't submit to the news. You all know how news works, right? I actually went to college and now I didn't graduate or get a degree, but my plan was to get into, I wanted to get into radio or TV. Well, they make you take broadcast journalism and you find out how the news really works. It's just an entertainment company. You guys think the news is there to help you? It's not. Not even local news, guys. I went to the local news station. It's a joke. They're literally there to just, they operate like an entertainment business. They get paid by commercial sponsors just like watching any TV show. So they have writers and producers who try to hook you with scary things so that you'll keep watching, because the more eyeballs they have on their news channel, the more they can charge commercial sponsors. So those commercials, they can charge higher prices for the commercials if you get more eyeballs on that TV show. It's just exactly how you can watch any show on ABC, NBC, whatever channels you watch. It operates exactly the same. Do not think that they're there to help you. It is hilarious and comical if that's what you think the news is for. The devil's got you. It's a deception. I've seen it from the inside. Okay? I quit. I did not go and join that industry. Okay, that was for somebody out there. Do not submit to the news. Do not submit to a recession. Do not submit to an economic turndown. Do not submit to symptoms. Do not submit to these things. Just submit to God, but you got to know what it says. You got to get in the Word. Subscribe to this channel. I'm dedicated to help feed you the Word and build your faith. That's what we're doing here. I'm showing you how to take what this Word says and apply it to your everyday life. This is how you make a change. So, for you, where do you need to resist the devil? Where are you submitting to the symptoms or the fears? Is it your health? Is it your marriage? Is it with your kids? Is it with your finances? So what you do, let's say, I'll give you one last example and I hope this drives the point home. Let's say you got an unexpected bill in the mail and you didn't have the money to pay for it. You can take that bill, something crazy happened, whatever, something broke, you owed the IRS 10 grand, something happened, and you're just like, God, why am I not blessed? Why is this happening to me? I thought I tithe. I thought you said I'd be blessed. Why isn't it working? Why are we not blessed? Go to your spouse. Why are we not blessed, babe? Why? And God's over there. Hey, you are blessed. Resist the devil. Don't submit to the fear of running out. Don't submit to the fear of financial lack. Submit to me. Submit to God. Submit to the Word. So now that bill comes and you change it and you say, God, I thank you that all my needs are met according to your riches and glory. You promised me that in Philippians 4:19. Thank you that I'm blessed. We will always have more than enough to cover this thing according to 2 Corinthians 9 verse 8. Thank you, God. And you stay happy. You cast your cares over to Him. You ask Him, is there anything I need to do here? What's my part to play? I've activated my faith. What do I need to do? Anything in the natural, God? He might say this. He might say that. He might say, hey, just relax. I got it. Or I'll show you what to do when the time comes. You see how we're resisting the devil instead of submitting to the fear. Resist the devil. Submit to God. Don't submit to the fear. Oh, man. It changes everything. You've got the power to resist the devil. You submit to God. You resist him. He flees from you. You get him out of your life. Do that with your health. Do that the next time a symptom comes up. Nope. Not on my watch. I don't do allergies anymore. Get out. Nope. Back pain? Not happening. This is my body. Get out. Don't submit. Only submit to God. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. I got links in the description below. If you want to learn more about this and how we put these things together, come join us inside the Increase Army. Man, we are going to teach you step by step how to activate your faith, how to get your money right, how to get your income up, how to create passive income, and overall, how to crush it in life. We teach you how to create the life you can't wait to wake up for. If that sounds interesting to you, you're going to want to join us inside the Increase Army. You get access to, I think there's over 75 trainings in there now, 75 videos. It's awesome. It's powerful. And ain't nobody putting out content like that. If you like my free stuff, you'll love the paid stuff. It's even better. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one.